Today is Wednesday, May 15th. Title for this video is If Americans Don't Buy Silver, the Chinese Will. Now, in this video, I'm actually going to go into more than just the Chinese. I'm also going to talk about India. China and India have the two largest populations in the world. China actually has a larger population than India at 1.35 billion people, and India, I believe, is 1.27 billion. So China has a few more people, a few more million people than India does. What's significant about both of these countries is that in China, for 2012, China was the #2 producer of silver. Now, just to compare, the United States is the #9 producer, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that India is the #13 producer in the world for silver. What's interesting about China is that only Mexico produces more silver than them today, yet in China, they don't export any silver at all out of the country. Silver does not leave China, period. And they're using silver for consumption in solar, along with a number of other industrial applications. In addition to this, there's also, since 2011, been a larger demand for physical silver coins and bars because, as I mentioned in a couple of previous other videos, China has made it legal since 2011 for its citizens to own physical silver. I also mentioned in the videos that I'm referring to that it could be a potential problem. And what I meant by that is that in the United States, the population is only 315 million people. We have two countries that dwarf our population by a multiple of over 4. What that means is that there are way more people just in those two countries that have access to silver, and silver is wealth. The video Why the World Needs Silver is something that you must see if you have not seen it already. And I cannot reiterate that enough. You have to understand the importance of silver as a metal, the importance of silver as a raw material, and also the importance of silver as money. When you combine all three of those elements, you have something that if you don't own it, it will become a problem for you as far as your economics and your finances are concerned as we move into the future. Now, the mission at Silver Money is simple. We want Americans to understand the silver story to the point where we just buy it all. We buy all of the available silver that there is and create new demand. Because if we don't do this, China will. India will. Information passes through population virally. It's word of mouth. You will not see advertisements on television telling you to buy silver. You won't see advertisements on television telling you to buy gold. And why is that? It's because they are wealth, and wealth in the hands of a few keeps those few at the apex of power. It keeps those few in control. In control of what? In control of wealth. In control of just about everything, because wealth is the number one factor when you consider everything that operates a nation, an economy, a country, its population, politically, socially, and otherwise. I don't want to go that far and that deep into this, but my point is this. If we as Americans don't put this wealth into our hands, first of all, there are a number of rich individuals or groups that literally could buy all of the available silver that exists at the snap of a finger, because that's how small the silver market is. With that being said, if we don't spread the wealth out amongst the masses, which we are, there's way more people that are not rich than are rich. There's way more people without wealth than with wealth. But it does not have to be this way. Wealth can be spread out. And significant wealth can definitely be spread out. I'm talking about the wealth that has no counterparty risk, the wealth that has no debt attached to it. Your house is not wealth. Your car is not wealth. Electronic digital money in the bank is not wealth. Paper money is not wealth. If currency today was to be worthless completely, paper currency, electronic currency was to go to zero and have absolutely no value, what do you own in your possession of value that you would be able to exchange for something else of value? This is the question. If the answer to that is, I don't know, I'm telling you what it should be. Silver. Point blank period. Well, why silver? Why not gold? Gold is real money. Gold is real money. But what makes you think that silver is not real money? And aside from that, I don't even want to go into the monetary demand for silver. Let's not even talk about that. Let's just talk about it from the perspective of the global economy and the things that we use and we need every day, that you use in your life. When you walk into your house and you turn the light switch on, what do you think is in that switch? When you buy that new laptop or that new iPhone or iPad or whatever, when you get that new gadget, you get that new television, you get that new washing machine, that new refrigerator, that new stove, that new appliance, that new car. What do you think is the necessary raw material that is in all of those things that cannot be replaced by anything else? You guessed it, silver. So, let's put two and two together. If silver is so necessary, it's running out, it's in short supply, it's the smallest market that there is physically in the financial world. There's less of it than there is gold available above ground. Put all of that together, add it up, and you tell me what the conclusion is. The conclusion is wealth. The conclusion is that it will make you rich. The bottom line is that if you don't have it in your possession, you can never be wealthy, period. That's pretty much it for this video. I'm in the streets of New York City every day. And when I talk to people, I'm very passionate. I'm, the same way I talk on these videos, that's how I talk to people in the street. Some people don't want to hear what I have to say. I really could care less, because anyone willing to listen, I talk to. If you just Look at statistics, and you look at the majority of people and what they have and what they don't have. Most people are have-nots. Millions and millions of people in this country that we all live in, this United States of America, are have-nots. And it does not have to be this way. So information is what's necessary to change perception. Most people associate silver with, oh, it's cheap. Oh, that's the poor man's gold. Oh, yeah, I remember when we used to have silver dollars. And that's as far as it goes. No, 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 no. It's way more valuable. It's way more necessary, and it's something that you need to own. Rich people own it. Hello. If you want to be rich, if you want to increase your wealth, and I'm not talking about become a millionaire overnight. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm not talking about get rich quick. I'm talking about get rich, period. You're either going to be rich and going to be wealthy, or you're not. You're going to continue to be a bottom feeder. And you don't have to be. We have plans at Silver Money Investment Group where you can start saving and accumulating silver with $25 a month. Now you tell me, is there any excuse why anyone cannot do that? Absolutely not. It's just a matter of having the information that it's available. So this is what I need you all to do. If you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, if you're listening to me at this point in time on this video, what I need you to do is to tell your friends, your family, everyone that you know about silver. If you can't explain it, don't worry about explaining it. Send them to Silver Money. Direct them to the YouTube channel. Send them to the Facebook page. And tell them to just learn about it. Get excited about this. This is going to change your life. This is going to create wealth for you and your family, your children. Long-term wealth. That's why I make videos where I talk about don't ever sell your silver for dollars again. This is not we're not trading. We want it all. We want this wealth spread out amongst the masses of people that have no wealth at all, that have nothing to show for their life financially. All they have is a paycheck, and then 2 weeks later they have another paycheck, and that's how they live, paycheck to paycheck. No wealth, no savings, just debt, credit card debt, car loans. You might have a mortgage. It's all debt. It's not wealth. Reverse it. Flip it around. Create wealth. Turn your money into wealth. Silver Money. Facebook.com/GetRichSlow. YouTube.com/SilverMoney2013. Email is silvermoney@optimum.net. You can reach us in our office 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 718-509-9793. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. God bless.